So next on the stage, I'd like to invite Tecknoworks, Razvan and Maurik. So Razvan, tell us a little bit about your company.
Yeah, so we started in Romania, as you said, about 16 years ago. And we are now doing business globally. We have delivered over 2,000 projects in different European countries, but also here in the US. And we are particularly strong in data analytics and in application development. So this is in a nutshell.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You saw some of the opportunity, yeah? What is for you the opportunity?
Yeah, well, we have set some very ambitious goals for ourselves. We aim to get to 20 million in revenue in the next 3 years, and that requires quite a transformation. So we are looking at 3 core pillars to build our growth on, and one of them is artificial intelligence. We want to expand our AI portfolio, on one hand, by introducing AI into the current and future projects that we are working on, wherever it makes sense. On the other hand, we want to build more AI-based solutions and products. Secondly, it's productization. It's something that we are working hard on. And as I said earlier, I think we have a pretty solid base to look at, the 2,000 projects that we have done so far. But productization is definitely key, essential in the scalability of our business in the future. And third, we look to identify new markets, to identify new channels, to work closer with Microsoft on cross-sell, and definitely to work more with other Microsoft partners.
No, very, very good. Now you are disrupting industries quite significantly. Yeah? Even the engineers from Redmond saw that. Can you give us the example of what we're talking about?
Yeah, definitely. We are actually currently involved in multiple AI projects, but there is one that we are particularly very excited about. It is called BreathBase, with huge potential impact even at this whole society level. And I'd like to ask my colleague Maurik, our head of AI, to tell you more about it.
I would love to. BreathBase is actually a healthcare solution that focuses on analyzing breath. And we built on some excellent research that has been done by the Academic Medical Center in Amsterdam. And that was published by Professors Peter Sterk and Anke Maitland, with whom we collaborated. And now we are taking that solution to global scale together with Microsoft. That is important because you need to realize that in the world, about 1 in 7 persons actually suffer from some sort of form of lung disease. And lung disease is not always easy or straightforward to diagnose. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes multiple visits to your doctor. You don't always get the right diagnosis the first time. And unfortunately, as is also the case, especially with lung cancer, you might get your diagnosis when it's too late for the doctor to still be able to offer you successful treatment. Now we believe, no, actually I should say that we are firmly convinced that BreathBase is going to fundamentally change the way that we diagnose and treat lung diseases in the very near future. At present, it's available in a research setting, but it's so accurate, it's so quick, and it's so non-invasive it's got all the potential to achieve that. You must imagine that we are now able to, with BreathBase, to diagnose certain anomalies up to 1 year sooner than the regular methods that are currently used by physicians actually can offer. And we believe that as soon as this becomes available to physicians around the globe, that having your breath analyzed is going to be as normal as it is now to have your blood tested.
Wow, wow. Can you show us?
I was hoping you were going to ask that. Look, here's the device. Let me show it to you. It's actually pretty small for something so huge, I would say. It's connected, the device is actually a box of sensors.
Yeah.
And the sensors measure the mix of molecules in your breath. And it's connected to a gateway. And this gateway sends the data and the measurements straight into Azure. That's where all the AI magic is then going to happen. And what I would like to do is I would like to log into the website here. And I'm not sure if it's on yet. Is it? Can we bring on the website on the screen, guys? Thank you very much. And I would like you to blow into this device after my cue. Then you take a deep breath and you breathe for some like 5 seconds. And then we start to diagnose you, hopefully with nothing serious, but we'll see the outcome of the, yeah, this is the whole human component of AI. We try to.
So now everybody sees how healthy my breath is after the party last night. Yeah.
Okay. So if I could ask you to hold this.
Yeah.
I'm going to start the measurement, and you breathe in deeply. Deeply. Yeah. Start. Okay. Go. Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay. So now we see the results of that measurement, and that normally in a clinical setting, we would take the time to fill out all sorts of data about the patient, and did you have an expensive party last night, or did you go back? No. We wouldn't, but we would submit in the end the results, and then now the AI is already going to take place, and we're going to see the results of the last test that I did. Here, look, it's working now. What you see, I'll try to explain the graphs that you see over there. We have the breath base on the left, which is a scatter plot in which we plot measurements that belong to patients with certain types of diseases. On the far right, we have the patients that are normally diagnosed with lung cancer. And then in the middle, asthma and COPD, where there's a lot of overlap, which is also what makes it so difficult to get a proper diagnosis for this type of disease at the first time. Fortunately, the good news is that your measurement is right here, bottom left, which is nicely on the left side of the healthy control group, which is also very clear. If you look at the similarity scores where we compare your measurement to other patients in other groups, you can see how quick that went and how non-invasive and easy it was. So we firmly believe there's a huge potential for this.
Wow, it is pretty amazing. And so, Marwick, what's next?
What's next? Well, first thing is we are obviously going to continue to improve on our algorithms that are already performing very, very well. Then we are going to create one of these devices, especially for small children, because that make it easier for them to also breathe in and use the device. Thirdly, we have to find new applications, and we've already started researching those in different types of diseases. And last but not least, I hope that everybody working for Microsoft or all the partners that work with hospitals, after this presentation, come and meet me or give me a call. Would be very happy to have a conversation with you about this. So thank you very much.
Absolutely so.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Super cool. Razvan, thank you so much. Wow. Can you imagine, you know, when you go to the doctor, you get normally blood pressure. You have one of these things as well, all coming from Romania. So I want to